They say they still feel the loss 20 years later. Tonight, the family of a young Lexington man killed in a police-involved shooting paid tribute to him. In October of 1994, 18-year-old Tony Sullivan was shot to death by a Lexington police sergeant. Investigators called it an accident, and a grand jury's decision not to indict the sergeant sparked violent unrest. New at 11 tonight, WKYT's Kristen Kennedy shows us how Sullivan's family is remembering him.
Friday night's stories.
He'll run through the whole neighborhood with a fur coat on, some flip-flops, and some shorts.
And jokes.
Are you mad because my hair is longer than yours?
Stirred up emotions still raw for Tony Sullivan's brother, Jeremiah.
But it's been so long since then, but it's still like fresh. Basically, it's still fresh to us.
Saturday marks 20 years since a Lexington police sergeant shot and killed Tony Sullivan. That sergeant told investigators the shooting was accidental. Sullivan was 18 years old.
Regardless of the reasons,
yes,
they snatched potential from a good person.
And these kids now, they have to understand that these things aren't easy to deal with.
Weren't easy back then either. When a grand jury chose not to indict the Lexington sergeant who shot Sullivan, angry mobs stormed downtown Lexington. In the 20 years since, Jeremiah has had time to reflect.
We thank you for having our brother, Tony Sullivan, Father God, in your archangel's arms, Father God.
To make sure the youngest in his family who never knew his brother know what legacy he leaves behind. In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
The Sullivans say they have gathered together to remember Tony every year on or near that anniversary for the last 20 years.